let me tell you. But right now we have a regular straight-up as Team Minty versus the Todd Chrisley and company have come to blows. Todd Chrisley making his debut here alongside of his youngest son Grayson, teaming up with Brian Michelangelo, the crybaby, and Ronnie Angle to take on, well, I guess Team YouTube really, as Minty has aligned himself with Austin of the father-son fist bump. We saw his dad retain his title earlier, as well as Brock and Boston, fellow YouTubers, the youngsters making their debut here in this tag match. Todd's going to start things off, tagged to his son Grayson, the privileged Grayson, that is. And Minty, who is no stranger to Dream Masters, as he was a dominant champion. Chrisley has had some multiple things to say about Minty, and Minty has had about his fill of it. So what better way to fill it than right here? Oh my, Grayson. Went a maneuver there by Grayson, but so this is a straight-up 8-man tag, folks. This is not a team warfare match, so it's one fall to a finish. So you guys know. As we got to batten down the hatches to get ready for the main event, which is for the F4L Iconic MMA Grand Prix Championship. And Brian is in. We see the crybaby Brian Michelangelo in the ring now. And Austin Bump, who is used to tag team wrestling alongside his dad. Nice side Russian leg sweep there by the youngster from Utah. Brock and Boston also from Utah. So a little bit of a neighborly team there. Brock and Boston, we get to see them in action so far. Live on the air anyway. And Austin taking it to Brian Backman, who's looking for a tag. Who's going to get this tag? It's going to be Ronnie Angle, ladies and gentlemen, who does a clothesline with very little of anything. And everyone decided just to leave the ring area when Ronnie got tagged in. Ronnie Angle, the wannabe cousin of one Kurt Angle. Uh-oh, sent to the corner. There's a tag, and we're going to see, I believe that is Brock of Brock and Boston. It is Brock. And Brock with a nice coast-to-coast there. So that is Brock of Brock and Boston. And there's the cover. What a huge opportunity this is for the Brock and Boston to get a win on their first time on a show here in September, ending things off on a high note for them, but only the beginning, really. Nice takedown there by Brock. We see a nice deep. Brock's got some power here. Goes in for the cover. Oh, Ronnie Angle kicks out at 2. Can't quite believe that myself. Brock a little frustrated. The newcomer grabs Ronnie Angle. Introduces his face to the top turnbuckle. Brock is the athlete between Brock and Boston. Boston's more of the calculating individual. He relies more on the academics and the book smarts to get things by, and looking for the tag, and he gets the tag to Minty. Grayson gets his head taken off almost by Minty. And the privileged one, front gets dropped across the Australian's knee. And Minty, full of all kinds of energy and everything else, he's looking to get back into the swing of things. Sent off the ropes. Oh, misses there. Again off the ropes. Oh, Grayson blocks Minty against the ropes. And Minty now reverses Grayson. Grayson! What a maneuver by Grayson. I gotta say, I'm a little impressed by that myself. I didn't even know Grayson had that kind of ability. A stick kick to the gut. Ooh, spinning kick there. Drops Minty. What a feather in the cap it would be for Grayson and Team Chrisley to win against someone like Minty. But Minty kicks out at 2. Minty was a dominant champion, was undefeated in his Rookie's Dream Masters Challenge under the Dream Masters by my son's show and I. Now on the Icons roster, as Grayson's all fired up, Minty's in the wrong neck of the woods. Grayson's dad right there. As Grayson throws him to the outside. Uh-oh. Grayson goes to fly. What a move. Oof. Minty returns the favor by throwing him into the ring. That's the hardest out of the ring, too. Clubbing blow. Minty trying to get some trying to get this crowd behind him. Grayson Chrisley helped up. Ooh. And now Minty throwing back into the ring. Uh-oh. Oh, waited for it. DDT. And Minty. Fellow YouTuber. Uh-oh. Off the ropes. There's the salute. Drops the elbow. And now, for some good measure, goes in for the cover. Gets a 1 count. How about that? Now, for the record, just because you wear a superhero outfit doesn't mean you're a superhero, but maybe no one told Grayson that. Oh, Grayson takes him down with a takedown. Now into the corner goes Minty. Minty is in the wrong neck of the woods right there, folks. Uh-oh. Beautiful power, reverse somersault power bomb. Minty looking to get a tag, and he does. Here comes Austin with a nice drop kick. And Grayson says that's enough. He's going to get his dad. Here comes his dad in. Ooh. A standing kick that Austin laughs at him and knocks him on his rear end. Kick to the ribs. And Austin now. What is this now? Pile driver. Straight right shot knocks down Grayson, Todd Chrisley. Chrisley knows best. Well, maybe if he knew best, he wouldn't be picking a fight with Minty and company. Looking for another tag now. In comes Brock, fellow Utarian. And Brock now drags Chrisley away from his corner. Luckily knows the rules there. We have not seen Boston in the ring yet. Boston on the apron there. As Brock with a hammerlock on Chrisley. Chrisley breaks that with some shots to the ribs. Takes his eyes off the ball. Brock goes for maybe a gut wrench, but oh wait, takedown! What a move by Brock. And that was in for the cover. And how about that, folks? So Minty and company are your winners of this matchup. Very dominating display, I'd have to say. Well done for Brock, Austin, and Minty. Well placed, but you gotta give some credit to young Grayson there. If it wasn't for him, they really wouldn't have had much of a chance of anything. So Minty, Brock in Boston, and Austin of the father-son fist bump getting the win here in this guaranteed to be a hell of a main event. Stick around, folks.